to the cloud.
Okay. Go ahead, Brian.
Oh, what are you driving?
What? Yeah, I can go slide by slide. You're good. Go ahead, buddy.
Well, let's go to the next slide then. Let's get everybody welcome to the fantastic Florida State meeting for July. We're going to go over information that we've recapped and get everyone prepared for the upcoming month. So thank you for taking time out of your day, coming here. We greatly appreciate it. And we want to share lots of information details to help you guys out. So thank you very much. Next. Oh, our first slide is our recap of PowerCon. Everyone who was there, you guys know how much fun it was. For those of you who are not, please plan on being there next year and enjoy. Awesome. As you could see, we just take photos on top of photos. Half the photos, people had their eyes shut. So you just kind of keep snapping away and we just get them and we keep going. And it's a massive bonding experience and it's a whirlwind of excitement and energy. I love things like that. I love that, and going to a Christmas party and then the shareholders, and always just gets me like even more jazzed up. every single time. And then they just keep getting bigger and better and more people. So super exciting. It definitely fills up my social meter by the end of the time, but it's so much fun. It's so great. I absolutely love it. So I hope we get to represent even more. I saw someone ask about the shirt story behind the shirt. We came up with that idea to edit the logo with the Florida in it, and thought that'd be awesome, and we got the approval. And then they kind of got leaked out, and people thought that it was so cool they wanted to try to edit their the Epic logo with their state, and it just wasn't as cool. So they kind of had to put a kibosh on it. But we had already ordered the shirts. We're like, guys, they're already ordered. It's already ready to go. We kind of need to use this. So it's actually I want to say a 1 of 1. I think there's only 25 that were printed, and that's all that we're allowed to print. And it was only for PowerCon. So that was the only time we were allowed to wear it and use it. So we don't have these for sale. We have another shirt that we've designed, and we're putting a Shopify store together where all the states have their own branded shirt, and that will be out. I don't know what the ETA is. Do you know the ETA, Hank, on those shirts?
What's that? Shopify should be ready by August 1.
Okay, yeah, so a couple of weeks.
Store ready by August 1st, and there'll be a lot of Florida swag, not just that shirt. So yeah, this shirt is a we do have some left over. Kelsey is offering to get them out to some agents, but basically we can't put it in our Shopify account. So we can't mass produce this, but we do have some leftovers. Talk to myself, Kelsey, or Jonathan Masters. I know Jonathan Masters has some as well. Yes. That shout out to you, J Master, for that. So, but yeah, hey, we had a fantastic time, as you guys could see in there in the video. I will release the video so you guys can have that. That together for everybody. So, but yeah, we don't know when PowerCon 2026 is yet. Sometime next summer, and they're thinking West Coast. So that's all I know.
Oh, okay. I like Vegas. I like Vegas West Coast, or San Diego would be cool too.
Yeah, they're thinking more west.
More west
than Vegas. So
I shook my crystal ball, and Gaylord San Diego is what popped up. Just saying.
Of course, there's a Gaylord. I mean, I'll do San Diego. I hear the weather's great. So anyway, that would be fantastic. And by then, we are constantly growing. I think what was the count? It was like 14 out of the last 18 months, we've had 20 or more agents join, which is absolutely phenomenal growth. Another 22, it puts us up to 389. We're just approaching the 400 number, which, is a drop in the bucket when we're talking about 220,000 licensed agents in all of Florida. There's 389 special Epic agents that are out there. So there's a lot of people who don't know us, a lot of people you can still talk to, a lot of people you can still attract and share what you learn at PowerCon, all the benefits that we keep growing and adding. So phenomenal. And that we keep adding at this comfortable rate. It's not a massive wave. It's a constant, consistent flood of people, which is very nice.
Yep. Awesome.
So we will go over the names, and we did practice, but I think I still need some help with some of them, Hank. So we'll start off with reading left to right. And Candy White Tolbert. Do you want to do every other? You want to do every other, Hank?
No, go ahead, man. I'll jump in maybe around halfway.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Candy White Tolbert, Ruth Edwards, Yendris Lumby, Dwayne Patrick, Cecile Charlton, Maddie Eagle, Tywa Hammonds. Of course, I got that one, the hard one.
I think it's Tuia. Is it Tuia?
Is it Tuia? Is Tuia on? I'm so sorry, Tuia.
I think it's Tuia.
Adeline, what do we say? Delucio?
Yeah.
Delucio?
Delucho.
Yeah. Sorry about that one. Mariah Elam, Armando Lopez, Esperanza Sanchez, and Matt Paxson.
All right. And then we have Catherine Palacios, Noah Stone. We've already been talking about that great name. That's a freaking fantastic name. Bill Martin, Jasmine Jean Charles, Cynthia Masulis, Terry Silver, Tom Krogan the fourth, Mike Dosume, and Gabe Hatch. So welcome to all our new Epic Florida agents. Super excited to have you on the team and have you with us. And so looking forward to seeing you grow within our Epic family. So those are all the ones that had just recently joined us since our last meeting.
Excellent. So the June results are in. For June, we sold $50,351,226 worth of property value. Last month was 50.7 million, so just like 200,000 less. And the units, 190 units. Last month was 192, so just 2 units less, which is a nice, constant, consistent growth, which means we paid out $1,426,632 in commissions to agents. That's not to the company, guys. That's your money. Almost $1.5 million was paid out to agents. I think it was 96 agents. Was that it? 96 had at least one transaction or more.
That's correct. 96 agents had at least one transaction or more, which is huge, you guys. That's a great stat for us to have out of the 389. So fantastic. And as you can see, very close to our May numbers. I mean, we were seriously off by just a couple 100,000 in total volume, 2 units off in transactions, and about 35,000 off in GCI paid to our agents. So another great month. July is shaping up to be another great month as well. So super excited about it. And we know that these numbers will just continue to grow as our agent count grow and as you awesome agents continue to do deals out there. So super duper stoked about that. All right. Let's see. Cool. I'll take this. So, hey, we have a new area leader in Southwest Florida. This is Mr. Joe Brown. He hails from Lehigh Acres in Lee County, Florida. So he is going to be helping out. For those that know, Southwest Florida has been run by our own Sky Lieber, who has been just absolutely crushing it. But we've gotten so many agents in the Southwest Florida area that we had to add another area leader. And so Joe Brown, if you're on here, Joe, you on here, buddy? I know you're on here somewhere.
Yes, sir. Yes, I am.
Yeah, thanks for unmuting. Will you just say hi and give a quick hello to the agents?
Hey, Florida. Great to see everybody here. Excited about next week. We got the pool party coming up. How many people are excited about that? Ready to hang out? We're going to do ours probably at the beach in Fort Myers here in Southwest Florida. That's all of Sky's agents, all of my agents, and anybody who's kind of in between up in Sarasota, Bradenton area. If you want to come on down, you're more than welcome as well. Everybody's welcome. But I'm really excited for this opportunity, and I absolutely love Epic. We just offer so much of the best this industry has to offer, and I wish we were around when I first started, but we're here now, and we're here to take share. So let's go Florida Epic. Talk to you guys.
And Joe, you've been around with us for a while. When did you join again?
October of 23. I was agent 434.
Agent
Nice.
4, that's awesome, man. So been around for a while, been crushing it, and is now our newest Florida area leader. So super excited to have you on board, man. And not just Joe too. I mean, next month, Brian, I think we're going to introduce like 5 new area leaders or something like that, right? Is that we're not gonna spoil it yet for all the agents, but I think we have 4 or 5 more coming on.
Oh, that might be 1 or 2 more than I knew of. That's amazing growth. That's because we're getting up to 400 agents and we need it. But I'm going to go back to Mr. Joe Brown for a minute. I don't know if you guys remembered when I handed out some awards at the beginning of the year. Joe had the Mr. Hustle Award because he had, I think it was 23 or 24 transactions and there was no deal too small or too big or even too far away. He actually had a transaction, I think, here up in Jacksonville, and he works down in Lehigh Acres. That's like 290 miles away. I was like, what are you doing, dude? That's crazy. Mr. Hustle. That was why he got that award. And dedication shows that, you know, there's no boundaries or limits on what you can and cannot do. It's what you put on yourself. You only limited to your brain and your mind and what you think that you can or cannot do. So Joe is the epitome of there is no boundaries. I can do it. If I want it, I'll go and get it. And that's why he's Mr. Hustle.
I appreciate that, Brian. And I got 2 listings up in Ocala right now.
Okay.
So 3.5 hours away from where I live. Never seen one of the houses, but you know, they're listed and we're getting offers. So hopefully we'll get them sold soon too.
That's awesome.
I love it. Yeah, so super excited to have him as the newest area leader. So if you're in Southwest Florida in that Lee County area and you're new, like Noah Stone, you know, you're going to have a great area leader to help guide you through your epic journey. So super duper excited. Unless you're on a team, then you got your team leader. Perfect. All right. Go ahead. You want to take the first round?
Yeah, so important updates. Our Sky Slope is live. As we had mentioned kind of briefly in the beginning, we worked on the templates and the checklist. So you guys should be receiving your logins today. If you do not, no worry, it may trickle out tomorrow. We know how the emails come out. But definitely, if you don't get something by Thursday, Friday at the latest, let us know. That way we could submit your information. But we have the roster. Everybody is loaded up in there, and everyone should be getting their login information for Sisu today. We do have the training that is in the agent portal. I think it's 41 minutes. So if you need to go ahead and take a look at that, but take a look at Sky Slope. Some of us have experience with it. Some of us do not, but it is relatively user-friendly. There's nothing you could do to break the system, which is fantastic. You might click a button here or there and get lost, but you always click the back button and you go back to where you were before. It's like little breadcrumbs. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, so I just got word from Walter Key, one of our area leaders, that he received his email about 10:15 this morning. So we know that they were starting to be sent out. Again, if you don't see it, let us know. But check your junk folder first before you reach out, but they should be in there.
Excellent. So with that being said, we will still be using Sisu. So you need to continue the normal transaction. SkySlope is just replacing Dotloop. So we're phasing from Dotloop into SkySlope. So if you have already started in Dotloop, leave it. Don't touch it. It's cool. Anything that you go under contract today, tomorrow, whenever you get your login, put that into SkySlope. So only your brand new transactions need to go into SkySlope. Everything else that was in Dotloop, leave it there. We're good to go. You'll start the process in Sisu. We will move the documents over as needed. And then eventually we will get rid of Sisu and use SkySlope only. There's no ETA on that. So we will still be working a two-tier system, but it's smoother, pretty easy. And we eventually move over to the one. It's baby steps rather than, you know, trying to drink from a fire hose. Let's take the baby steps.
One note here, it says Books is not ready yet. Books is what's going to replace Sisu, you guys. And Books is integrated into SkySlope. So it will be an all-in-one platform for your transaction, your documents, and your CDA in one once Books is ready. But again, we are still using the Sisu paired with SkySlope. Now, there is one exception. If you do start playing around with SkySlope and you are comfortable with it, and you have an active listing, not a pending listing, but if you have an active listing, you may move that into SkySlope. But here's what I would tell you. If you move that into SkySlope, in Dotloop, at the end of the address, you need to put a dash and you need to put moved to SkySlope, if that makes sense. So if you have an active listing and you want to move it into SkySlope, which is fine, okay, play around with the system first, get comfortable with it. But in Dotloop, we need you to put a dash in the address, in the title line that says move to SkySlope, so that Brian and I are not looking in 3 or 4 different systems to try and find it. So please just do us a favor. But any new transactions, as Brian just stated, start in SkySlope today or tomorrow, start it in there. And that's whether you're starting to work with a buyer, you're doing it starting with a BBA, or a showing agreement. Get that in there. Now you can start a transaction under that client or customer's name. Once you go under contract, we need you to change the title to the address. Because how we match it up is we match up the address in SkySlope or in Dotloop with the address in Sisu. So that's how we pair them together. If you have the client's name and an address in Sisu, they don't talk to each other, especially SkySlope and Sisu. They're not integrated. So we don't know the connection there. So please just note that as well. And again, this meeting is recorded, so you can come back and rewatch this if you need some clarification, or just ask us.
Perfect. A same update from last month. If your closing date changes, please change it in Sisu. If it gets moved up, if it gets pushed back, that way the CDA request form gets updated and we know what is happening with your files, and we're able to track and get that information, especially if it's going from month to month, from July 30th to August 4th. That's very important. But anytime it changes, please make sure you update it in Sisu, save, good to go. Another one that we have from last month is the flood disclosure. We're getting better at it. Again, for coverage purposes, to make it safe for you and your client, we want the buyer, if you're representing the buyer, to sign anywhere in the document at the bottom stating that they have read it, they've seen it. There's obviously a line that says they received it. Fill that in and then have them sign and date it, and that will be in the document and it'll be saved. So that way we know that they know it is a flood zone, it isn't a flood zone. And that way we're safe, we're secure. Coming into hurricane season, they change every year as well. It just keeps us protected for the date of the transaction. So definitely keep with that. You guys have been doing a very good job with getting it in there. We just want to keep getting a little bit better. So keep it going.
Awesome. Just answering some stuff in the chat. We'll come back to some questions. All right. So for those who know, last meeting we talked about this, but this is just a reminder again. Wire fraud is now mandatory for your client only. And yes, we have to have the seller must sign a wire fraud disclosure. Now, why do we need this? Well, there is a new scam out if you're not aware of this, but here's the new scam. The scammer will hack into your email and will get the client's information. They will send them a message, okay, either a text message or they will send them an email. And what they are doing is they are saying, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, we see that you have a closing on so-and-so date. We want to be able to wire your proceeds into your account. Please give us your account information. What we're going to do is we're going to withdraw $1 from your account to make sure that it's a valid account. And then when it closes, we will send you your proceeds plus the $1 back. Well, what the scammer is doing is waiting until closing, waiting till the proceeds go into their account, and then they're withdrawing the funds from the account because they already withdrew the $1. So that's what they're doing. So that's the new scam out there. If you have not heard of this scam, please, please, please let your sellers know of this. Title companies do not do that. They do not ask for a wire and they're going to withdraw $1 out to be able to make sure that the account is valid. That does not happen, you guys. Okay, so that's the new scam, and that is why we are having the sellers sign the wire fraud notice. Okay, so it's very, very important that you have them sign it, and you can use my example as to why they should be signing it and should be aware that wire fraud. A lot of sellers may give you pushback and they say, well, I'm not wiring any money. Well, if a scammer asks them to wire $1, okay, over to verify an account, that's how the scam works. So let's just make sure that we are being diligent and that, yes, the seller should be aware of wire fraud and they should not be doing that. They need to verify all numbers with the title company over the phone, and that's how it should be done. Cool. And I'll answer any questions.
Just a little touch on that. The wiring information is on the bottom of the CDA, and often title company will call Hank or I and confirm. Like, title companies are doing it. to confirm that what they're seeing is correct. So it's very important. It's very obviously money, right? Like anyone can get mad at anyone about any money. Agents leave because of money. Agents join because of money. Clients, you lose friendships over money. So very important that we take the time and the seller protects their money, but also we remind them, hey, there is a possibility in today's day and age for someone to do something harmful to you. And to protect themselves and to verify at all times. And you as the agent can definitely help verify, but also having that wire fraud also protects us. And the most important thing is that we are protected and we're safe and we're secure.
Yes. So please, please, please have them sign it. It is to your protection. It's to the brokerage's protection as well, that these customers and clients know about wire fraud, are diligent about it, and don't get scammed. There's just too many scams out there, and we just, it's hard to trust. So let's have them sign it, please. The next is a copy return to owner seller on date, and then I have an X and I have email. What I'm referring to here is on the listing agreements and also the modification to listing agreement. On the very last page, there is a spot that says copy return to owner seller on, and then there is a date spot. So you click on it, date pops up, and then next to it, there's email, personal, fax, which I still don't know why it says fax on the document. Okay. And I think another one. Anyways, we need to be filling this out, please, on your listing agreements, on your modifications of listing agreements. FREC is starting audits. And those who know FREC is the Florida Real Estate Commission, is starting to audit brokerages. And what they're doing is they're saying, give me your last 10 listing agreements. And they're looking for this. They're finding brokerages anywhere from $250 to $500 per document that does not have this on here. Per document, folks. And if they're finding one, they will ask to audit your whole list of listings dating back, and they can go back to 5 years. So that's a lot. So please, it's super simple. At the end of the listing agreement, the end of the modification listing agreement, there's a spot. It just says copy return to owner seller. You can either do it on the day that they sign or do it on the date that the listing starts. Either one is fine. FREC just wants to make sure that it's on there, has a date, and then check the box for email. Because this is DigiSigned, it will be already emailed back to them. So please, let's do that. Let's all stay in compliance with this. We definitely do not want fines. I don't want to go back and have to pay fines or have agents pay fines for missing this. Brian and I will be as diligent as possible to try and catch this if you do miss it, but please, let's get that done as well. Transaction coordinators are contract to close only. So our TCs and what is included at Epic Realty is once you get either a listing or a buyer purchase under contract, then you can hand it over to the transaction coordinators, and their job is to get it from that contract all the way to closing. So their job is not to input this into the MLS. It's not to write up a listing agreement for you. That's not what Epic pays for. So Epic actually only pays for contract to close. So execute a contract to close. That's what our TCs are there for. That's what they're helping you with. And that's what they get paid for. Now, if down the road, if we do have transaction coordinator and they offer extra services, we will make sure that you guys know about that and can use those services if you would like. But just keep that in note. And then Brian, I'm going to let you take the last one.
Okay. And you guys have been doing great reaching out to the Florida TC at Epic Realty, the email address, and using the TC because it is free 99. Like you guys, it's part of your monthly service. Use it. And I tell you, it makes everything so much cleaner, easier. It makes you more productive, most importantly, because you're not chasing signatures. You're not chasing documents. That's, your job is to procure business, talk to people. So use the tools in your belt, use Radic and his team. They have a flawless system that is immaculate. I don't know. I'm gonna let Radic, do you want to say anything real quick? Do you want to hop on for
Yeah, get him on.
Yeah, just like the broker said, contract to close, and we are switching over to SkySlope. So, like they said, any new loops or any new deals started today, we will launch in SkySlope. The same with the way we did TC work with Dial Loop. You guys as agents would want to start the transaction in SkySlope yourself, get the signatures, get the executed contract, and then request TC services by sending us the address. So it's going to be a really similar process to Dial Loop, just eventually much easier and more streamlined for us. So we're excited.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. Yeah, definitely reach out. FloridaTC@epicrealty.com. They will get it taken care of. Use the tools in your belt. Yes, the
And-
last thing. Oh, go ahead, Hank.
No, I was just gonna say to that, you guys. Also, there is a training video in Agent Portal. I know it was on the previous slide. I don't know if Brian quite mentioned that, but we did do a training last week, and it was recorded. So it is in the Agent Portal under the Florida State Group. If you are not part of the Florida State Group, you need to be part of it. We are posting a lot of great content in there. The area leaders are posting trainings in there. We're posting the beach parties, the pool parties. We're posting the SkySlope trainings. We're posting these meetings in the Agent Portal. So that is your go-to for information. But just to recap, there is a training video on SkySlope in the Agent Portal. Please watch that before reaching out to an area leader or a broker about questions about SkySlope. The other thing is SkySlope's help, their customer support is amazing. They have a chat box, they have a call, they have an email, and they also now have a screen share. They can actually screen share with you and help you with your SkySlope, which is fantastic, you guys. So utilize them before asking an area leader or broker. Use that SkySlope chat or email or phone call. Yeah, you can actually call them and they will answer your question or even screen share and show you what you should be doing. Now, the brokers and Radek, so Brian, myself, and Radek have already gone in there. We've already created templates. So the templates are there when you start a transaction. We also have our checklists in there for your compliance documents, the documents that you need. I will tell you, it's about 80 to 85% perfect right now. Okay, which is, I think, is great for a launch. There's going to be some hiccups, guys. If you see something, send us a message. Send it to flbroker@epicrealty.com. Send it to sflbroker@epicrealty.com, which is my emails, and we'll put those in the chat. And you can also include Radek, and he just put his in the chat. He put in FloridaTC@epicrealty.com. So if you see something, we want to fix it. We want to make it right. The one note is, if you are in Naples and you're using the NABOR forms, we do not have access to those forms in SkySlope yet. There is a little glitch in the system. We're working on that. So just be aware, if you're in Naples and you're using NABOR forms, I'm sorry, we will update you when it is available. It's just not quite available yet. So we're working on that. At least it's not available, excuse me, for templates. You can still get them as an agent because it still should pair, but you won't be able to use a NABOR template for like a listing or a purchase. We haven't built that yet because there's a glitch in our system with our logins, but we will get there. So please, we want your feedback as well. So there's.
Thank you. Yeah, the very last one, Epic Cares and Nemo. Epic Cares very near and dear. A lot of us, Florida agents are on the Epic Cares. There's 3 of us who are on the board. You guys saw us at PowerCon, whether you watched a live stream or you were there. You saw us talk about it and go over the information. And then Nemo is a natural disaster one. And actually, MJ Sanzari was the largest donator to Nemo for the past year. So Florida repping, congratulations. Thank you so much, MJ, for massive donations and helping people in need when they can. So every dollar goes towards agents. It goes towards people who need help, who need assistance, just like the Texas floods. And who knows what happens with the hurricane season or anything else that squirrely that may happen with the weather. We have no idea, but Epic Cares is for life-changing events for agents. If you could donate $5, thank you. If you could donate $5 to Nemo, thank you. And MJ, thank you very much for being a massive donator and supporter for Nemo and everything that you have done for them. She's also a part of the commercial board. So if you guys need commercial help, her and Adam Warner are representing Florida. So as far as the commercial side, they are great assistants for us to lean on as well. And they are a part of some of the new stuff that kind of came out with PowerCon. So there was a bunch of new things that came out with PowerCon. Some of my favorite was obviously the core with commercial, and Epic is being evolutionary by having us be able to do residential and commercial. As we know, most brokerages are either or, but with this, they're giving you the flexibility, and we have leaders like MJ and Adam Warner out there helping us, guiding us, especially here in Florida. And we have the Epic and Espanol for anyone who needs to go to the Spanish side. We have the Urban Sitter, the Pet Sitter, the Elder Care, the Tutor, and probably one of my favorite things they came out with was the Epic Essentials. And just yesterday, again, Florida representing was Rachel Dyson was doing the Marketing Monday. She gave almost an hour-long presentation about how to market social media, and Florida just kicking butt and taking names and representing. So there's no lack of talent here in Florida. You guys are doing phenomenal. You're kicking butt. I wish I could swear because I would, because I'm so proud of you guys. I like to use those bigger words, but I'm just really proud of everything that is happening and going on, and how we're growing and how it's moving. It is fantastic. I can't say thank you enough for all the hard work and effort and extra time that the agents are putting into these committees. The area leaders that they're pouring into the agents and taking away from their time, and still producing and still being mothers or husbands and fathers and such. So it is a massive group effort. It's a real village. I know I feel it. I know Hank feels it. I want you guys to feel it and know how much, we are just ecstatic for Florida. And we always say it. We don't say it just to say it. We say it because we mean it, because we feel that Florida is the bar. It's the standard. Like Texas might have been the first place where it opened, and it might be the largest state right now, but it's more about quality than it is quantity. So we may not have the most agents. We have the second most, but we by far have the best agents, hands down, and the best area leaders. And the transaction coordinator, the POTUS, the president of transaction coordination US is out of Florida. Like, guys, we are taking over. It is phenomenal. Just keep doing what you're doing and keep growing and keep expanding. There's ample opportunity. There's so much going on here. We know that there's a little over 4,000 agents in total. As we grow, we need more. So there's lots of opportunities. So don't feel like there's anything that can't be done, because it is just getting going. And I know that kind of sounds redundant because we've been saying it for a while, but it's true. I mean, there's 220,000 agents in Florida, and there's only 400 here. There's over 1 million across the United States, and there's only 4,000 in all of Epic. It is so small, guys. There is so much to do. It is fantastic. And I just so happy that we're here, you're here, and I can't wait for you to share it with more people, and bring it on and keep it going. Just keep it rolling. Just so happy.
Brian, the chat is blowing up because a little birdie just came out and said that you have a nice 40th birthday in 2 days.
Who is that asshole?
Happy. So happy birthday to our broker Brian, turning 40 on July 17th on Thursday. So happy birthday, buddy.
Now I'm really turning red. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely blowing up. Look at all those comments.
Oh wow. Holy smokes. You guys are great. Thank you. Yeah.
It's Kelsey. I'm not saying names, but
yeah. Thursday is a good day. 7/17. It's a great day. I love it. I'll still be working. It's just what I do. It's what I like to do.
But it's the day you get your AARP card. That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm just trying to be like you, Jonathan. Just trying to catch up. That's all.
Hey man, you got to be in it to win it, right?
Exactly. No, I love it, guys. That's wow.
Welcome to the cool old guys club.
I appreciate it.
So happy birthday, Brian. We love you, man. We appreciate everything that you do here at Epic for us in Florida and the big 4-0. So that is awesome. Great job, Kelsey, squealing that out in there. So thank you guys for the love for Brian. He does a fantastic job and we love him for it. So a couple more things to go through. Our next meeting is going to be on Tuesday, August 19th, again, 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central.
That's
Just,
my birthday.
oh, is it really?
Yeah, for real.
Hey, all right. Look at that.
Also Bill Clinton and John Stamos. Just saying.
Well, here we go, plugging it out. So our next state meeting is on Jonathan Masters' birthday, Tuesday, August 19th. Just make a note, the third Tuesday of every single month is our state meeting. So third Tuesday, plug it in your calendars. Be here, same link, zoom.epicfl.broker. And so that's our next meeting. Brian, you want to talk about Florida Convention?
Yes. The Florida Realtor Convention at the Rosen Shingle, which is in Orlando. It is on Monday, August 25th and the 26th. It is a great place to go get knowledge. They have a lot of breakout rooms. They're roughly 45, 50 minutes each session. And there's hundreds of them, literally hundreds of breakout rooms that you could go into and talk about it. Sunday, they have a thing called a bar camp. And a bar camp is more interactive. So on the 24th on Sunday, you could go to their bar camp. If you go to floridarealtors.org and see the website, it will give you all the details in there, the keynote speakers. But there's a lot of vendors, a lot of information, and it's a great place to network. It's a great place to get ideas for sales, maybe get tips and tricks, re-energize, revigorate. And that's why they put it towards the end of the month, towards the end of the summer, to try to get everyone ready and prepared. So something that I like to go to and mix and mingle with people and, see what else is happening that is out there. So people from all over the state, the Panhandle in Miami and Jacksonville and Southwest and obviously Orlando, so it's right there. But it's a good time. It's a great place. It's almost as cool as PowerCon, a little more partial to PowerCon because it's our family. It's more intimate, but this is a great place for meeting agents from other brokerages, talking to them, sharing ideas, and seeing what they're coming into, because we don't know what we don't know until we know it.
Yep, awesome. We also have our Florida State Pep Rally towards the end of the year. We are working on details for this. Hopefully by next meeting we'll have at least a where and when for this. It's actually going to be on our half birthday. It'll be on our 2.5 years of being Epic in Florida. So we're super excited about that. Everyone celebrates on their full birthday, but Florida wanting to be different and making sense with the conferences and everything that we celebrated on our half birthday, which is around the November timeframe. Most likely be centrally located, probably in the Orlando area. So everybody from the state can come and converge, and we'll have a full day of meeting and greeting and speakers and just kind of getting re-energized about the state of Florida and referrals and connections and everything. So look out for that. We should have some where and whens coming out at our next meeting. Yeah, Brian, you want to take the last one, or you want me to?
Yeah, and then obviously our open office that we have. Hank and I are always available for calls and for text, but we have dedicated Zoom every Tuesday at 1:30 Eastern, 12:30 Central. Same exact link, zoom.epicfl.broker. So if you guys want to come on for 30 minutes, and whether you want to talk business, you want to talk football, you want to talk soccer, you want to talk food, whatever it is, it's kind of just, there's no forum. We're just here, meet the brokers, talk to the broker, talk to other agents. It's actually a great place, again, to meet other people from around the state to see what they're coming into. And it's a big collaborative effort. A lot of people come to sometimes just sit and listen because they want to see what is happening. and get details and information. So my philosophy is white space is the enemy on the calendar. If you're not doing something real estate related, then you're not learning, you're not growing, you're not producing. So never sit home and twiddle your thumbs or figure out what to do next. You should have a plan, whether it's making calls, knocking doors, planning an open house, showing homes, going to an educational class at your board, doing something with Epic as far as the Epic Essentials, or in the agent portal, or whatever it may be, or scheduling your one-on-one with your area leader to talk production and business. I always need to be doing something, always need to be putting time in and effort, because the white space is the enemy, and that is what will kill your business. So always stay active. Something is better than nothing, even if it's a little thing.
Awesome. Well, that was a very productive meeting. So let's go ahead and stop the recording, and then we can.
Let's see.